It's all about the cup today, and two teams intent upon consolidating their push for silverware. A tie that has plenty to commend it, and expect a few twists and turns along the way. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a football venue that's certainly on the bucket list of most fans around the world. We're at the Bernabeu. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And one final league phase game for these two sides in the Champions League. It's Real Madrid versus Olympique de Marseille.
Well, they've been excellent so far. It's just a case of whether they can clinch that top spot now. Play well in front of their own fans today, and it should happen for them.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Exciting game in prospect. And Olympique Marseille get the ball rolling. Pavard. Timothy Weah. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. It's now 1-0 with only 4 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Robinson. Well, high quality defending. Well, it would be quite the story, wouldn't it, if they could finish top of the pile in this league phase.
Yeah, a point will do it, and what a good campaign they've had so far. I've really enjoyed watching them play.
Well, it's one pass after another. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Vinicius Junior. Now opening things up. Well, this is the day, his debut forthcoming, and it's going to be fascinating to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him?
Well, it's the perfect modern-day fullback. He defends well in 1v1 situations, he's a good athlete, and he gets forward to provide an attacking threat. It'll be interesting to see how he fits in today and exactly what the coach expects of him.
That's a good-looking ball. Can he put them in front? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Oh, that's splendid play. Offside the decision. Well, the referee deciding to let the play flow, but now it will be a booking, Stuart.
Well, as soon as the ball went dead, he was always going to book him, and he's absolutely right to do so.
And nicely over the top. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Oh, to take the lead. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
And the action underway once more. The onus is on Marseille to find a response now. Well, a goal to update you on. It's gone in the City game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Napoli. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 31 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Can they carve out a chance? Chance to equalise. Oh, it really was a full-blooded effort, but the woodwork getting in the way.
Well, it's a golden opportunity, just not taken. It's as simple as that.
Zinedine Zidane. And danger averted. Well read.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Amine Gouiri. Vinicius Junior. Might be a chance here. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Højbjerg. Pavard. And on to Weah. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Well, disappointing end to the move. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Rodrigo. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Yeah, not one of his more impactful games. Just hasn't been able to receive the...
Movimiento en el banquillo del Real Madrid. Saltarán dos jugadores al campo. A descansar la banda con el 11.
And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Oh, useful ball. Could be. Well, I think it's a good moment to send it over to Alex Scott, because, Alex, I'm getting word there's been a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
It's a goal for Spurs. They're back in this now with 47 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, big news concerning Chelsea on the transfer front. Their fans delighted that they've got their man.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent. I'd say it's a fair price as well.
Amine Gouiri looking to get involved. Oh, that's fine defensive play.
Yeah, that was well read.
Given away by Marseille. Thierry Henry. Can he put it away? Oh, what a save! Well, the short corner routine. Gives it a go. Marseille struggling to keep the ball. How did they let that attack come to an end? And a goal to tell you about at St James's Park, but for which team? Let's find out by joining Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Newcastle. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 64 minutes played. The game has been fascinating so far, Derek.
Alex, thank you very much. Real did well to regain control of the ball. And he's driving his team forward. Now opening things up. Oh, it's on! And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
There's 20 minutes remaining now. Amin Gouiri. Well, that one has promise. Played into the centre. And coolly done in the end. Bale. And Bellingham. He has teammates around him. Well, a touch too heavy there.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
And news of a goal at Anfield. Alex Scott has all the information for us.
Yeah, it's a third goal for Liverpool. You could see he knew what he wanted to do as he stepped up to take that free kick because it was executed superbly. They've pulled one back with 77 minutes played.
And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. And now for the yellow card.
Yeah, smart refereeing. Waited for the right moment to give that card. Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Andrea Pirlo. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Timothy Weah. Imad Abdelli. Gouiri in possession. Intelligent ball. Oh, crucial interception.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Well, very effective play in possession. Will it be? And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Now with Greenwood. Played into the box. It comes to absolutely nothing. And the final whistle has sounded. It's official now. They've won the league phase.
Yeah, they've been excellent throughout the tournament, and today you saw why they are one of the favourites to win the whole thing.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all. Thank you so much.
Gracias por su paciencia. En unos momentos pasaremos a las preguntas. Eso es todo por hoy.
The tension is palpable and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Rayo Vallecano.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. Zinedine Zidane plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Here's how it looks for Rayo Vallecano.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Diaz. And moving it forward. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, snuffed out the threat.
Oh, that was great stuff. At a vital moment as well.
Vinicius Junior. Plenty of support here, but the danger averted for now. Well, you can use the numbers in many different ways, but what is absolutely crystal clear is that Real Madrid have a very stellar home record in the league, Stuart.
Well, 8 wins from 10 games shows just how good they've been at home. And it's their fluidity of movement which has caused so many problems. That will be the case again today, I'm sure.
And he's broken free. In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans, utterly delighted.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Pedro Diaz. Attacking with vigour. Has eyes for goal. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Vinicius Junior. Clean challenge. Andre Ratsiu. Easy. Rodrigo. Teammates available. Mbappe. And Was he there for the keeper?
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
Now, how about the short corner? Cafu. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
Con el 7, Vinicius.
Not the best of passes, was it? It'll be a throw. Razziu. Just like that, they have the ball again. Diaz. Gerrard has it. Now a decent position. Fancies it. And foiled only by the crossbar. Vinicius Junior. Flag raised for offside. Able to skip past his man. Bellingham! And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Pedro Diaz. Showing good situational awareness.
That's really good awareness there.
Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Can he score? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
The first half here comes to an end.
Cambio en el Madrid. Sale del partido. Con el 5, Bellingham. Le sustituirá con el 74, Kroos. Movimiento en el banquillo del Real Madrid. Saltará
And away they go again, into the second half.
con el 11, Rodrigo. Y con el 10, Mbappé.
Diaz,
Entrará en su lugar
Isi,
con el 59, Thierry Henry.
Luis Felipe with it.
Garrincha.
Pedro Diaz. And it wasn't a great pass, was it?
Well, they can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
I think we would all agree it's a logical decision to make the change. Didn't have a great game today. Andre Ratsiu. It's a neat move. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, a memorable win in the making, perhaps. And the manager could give the fans plenty of reasons to smile.
Yeah, they're in a great position.
Oh, Stewart, they must score. In it goes. But it will not stand. Offside, Stewart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
There's going to be a double substitution. Surely. Oh, there it is. It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Oscar Valentin. Andre Ratsiu. Valentin. Isi. Lejeune with it. Isi. And Real with the ball again. Well, Arsenal fans, no doubt about it, very excited given the transfer
Oh, can he
news.
finish it, Derek?
There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Oscar Valentin. Isi. Well, we're moving towards a very exciting stage in the cup competition, the quarter-final stage, live on EA TV. It's Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo.
Everything to play for in that game. A place in the last four. What a game that should be. It should be really tense, it should be dramatic, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Playing it short. He's played it over to the near post. Looked to me like a good cross, but fine goalkeeping. Well, behind for another corner. He's driven in the corner. Well, another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Rayo Vallecano, and they'll be facing Real.
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
And offside, unfortunately. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Lejeune. Garcia. Lejeune with it. Oscar Valentin. Opportunity here. Oh, how did he keep that out? Who can he pick out? Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Could be dangerous. Determined defending.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Easy. Valentin. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Oscar Valentin. Lejeune with it. Valentin. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
A manager who commands respect. The fans are supportive, and why wouldn't they be? You can feel it. Something very special is happening here. How far can they go? Hello from the northwestern part of Spain, Galicia with its strong Celtic roots. We're at the Estadio Abanca Balaidos. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And a very important occasion stands before us. We're at the quarter-final stage in the Cup. It's Celta Vigo, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And here's how it looks for Celta Vigo.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1 with three at the back, two central midfield players and two wing-backs. But the two behind the centre forward will be key today. They need to play well, that's for sure.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. So underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Vinicius Junior. An alert intervention. Servi. They made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Can they forge ahead? Tremendous block. And out for a Celta Vigo throw. Who can he pick out? And a wayward pass.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
The clearance wasn't decisive. Nothing to show for that attack. Trying his luck. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. But he's gone short with it. Opportunity. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Keen to take it short here. Gives it a go. Oh, superb reflexes. Elects to go short. Cuts in from the flank. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Well, the short corner routine really favours this position. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Roberto Carlos. Here's Mbappe. Now far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Chance to cross. Servi. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Delivered into the area here. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, in the end, a bit of a letdown because it was such good play up until that point.
Mbappe. Valverde. What can Real do from this position? Well, disappointing end to the move. Servi. So a throw-in for Real Madrid.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have really dictated the play, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
Indeed, and first they have to win back possession. Oh, disappointing end to that. Servi. Well, showing really good width here. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Just like that, they have the ball again. Courtois. Now Roberto Carlos. Referee's whistle then, bringing to an end the first half here at the Estadio Abanca Balaidos. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Ilaix Moriba. And good anticipation.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Could be a goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Ilaix Moriba. Shielding the ball superbly. Servi. Looking for the final pass.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Decent idea. Spot on with that tackle. Well, this could really help the cause. Could be. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Rudiger. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks useful. Will it go in? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Servi. It's with Iago Aspas. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Celta Vigo, and they'll be up against Osasuna.
Oh, big moment here.
A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid versus Valencia.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Oh, denied by the post. And a throw-in for Celta. And they will make the change now. Moriba. Iago Aspas. Ten minutes left for play. Good through ball. Rodrigo. That's a good-looking ball. Splendid challenge, that.
What a piece of defending that was.
Iago Aspas. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. That's excellent defending following the cross. Given away by Real Madrid. Now, who can he play it to? And played in, putting them under the cosh. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Zinedine Zidane. Given away again. And with that, the referee makes it 100% official. Words we have uttered on countless occasions in the past. Real Madrid progress.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
Muchas gracias a todo el mundo. Las preguntas comenzarán pronto. Y con esto termina la rueda de prensa.
Undeniable pressure heaped on the manager now. Time is of the essence. This is a club in urgent need of answers. Hello from Spain's east coast. They say it's the dry coast normally, but apparently not today. This is the rainy scene at the Estadio Mestalla. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Valencia facing Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And here's the lineup for Valencia.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
Rudiger. Now Roberto Carlos. Oh, read it really well. Play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park. Well, we've seen and felt the confidence right from the off, haven't we?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team, there's no doubt about that.
Santa Maria. Really good attacking play. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Well, Vinicius Junior is the sort of player who wears his heart on his sleeve. We can tell that he enjoys playing to put them in front. And Valencia in a position of menace. And it's opening up. Well, I must say, we know full well he's capable of better finishing than that.
Well, the goalkeeper has made a save here, but really that should have been a goal. It's a bad miss, I would say.
Vinicius! And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. While the movement in the box is equal to it, it's such good timing. What a goal.
So Valencia get us moving once more, and a swift reply required after the setback. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Pep Chavarria. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. Zinedine Zidane. And Bellingham. Has a go. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, it takes a lot of skill to get that right, and he's certainly got that. It's a brilliant bit of technique. What a good goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Thierry Correa. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Well, had no intention of losing out. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Good conditions for the counter. And he's made headway. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Beltran. And in possession, Baptiste Santamaria. Chavarria. Oh, good idea. Pressing like that will help the cause. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. And danger averted. Well read. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
And so the first half story has been written. It is half-time here at the Mestalla. Well, Vinicius Junior, always very effective, and that was the case in the first half. What have you made of his performance up to this point?
Well, I really liked his first half display. He was certain...
Movimiento en el banquillo del Real Madrid.
So back in business, and Valencia's difficulties were there for all to see in the first half. How do they respond now? Thierry Correa. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Given away by Real Madrid.
Well, not what he was looking for there.
Rodriguez. And in possession, Baptiste Santamaria. And it's with Rodriguez. And Valencia moving the ball with purpose. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Managed to get it out of there. Well, there's nothing like a derby success to keep a manager on side with the fans.
Yeah, and they've done everything right here. The tactics have been absolutely excellent.
Valencia with acres of space out wide. That's a good-looking pass. And in possession, Baptiste Santamaria. Thoughtful play. To eat into the lead. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Thierry Henry is with Vinicius Junior. And he's broken free. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Santamaria. And over the byline, goal kick coming up. Well, a complete performance from Jude Bellingham, and one that has caught the eye.
Well, even without his goals, his performance has been excellent. He's just looked such a threat throughout the game.
Getting right into his face. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Valverde. And Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever ball. And look at this! In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Pep Chavarria. Rodriguez. Just 10 minutes to go. Intelligent defending. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Valencia against Levante. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Now a decent position. Big chance. And a tame attempt. No difficulties for the keeper.
Yeah, that's wasteful. Has to do better there.
Well, they've given him too much space. And he might be through here. Well, the post getting in the way there. Oh, superb reflexes. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. Short corner it is. Electing to shoot. Blocking it. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, evidence again of just what a fine all-around player Jude Bellingham is. He always strives for excellence, doesn't he?
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Muchas gracias por su tiempo y por sus respuestas a las siguientes preguntas. Gracias por las respuestas.
Muchas gracias por esperar. Enseguida pasaremos a las preguntas. Esa ha sido la última pregunta. Agradecemos su presencia.
It must have entered the heads of the players that they could ultimately taste victory in this competition. But first things first, the semi-final, and a big test awaits them. Next on EA TV. And this is the scene here at the third oldest venue in Spanish professional football, the Estadio de Mendizorroza. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the semi-final first leg in the Cup. It's Alaves taking on Real Madrid.
Well, the visitors may be heavy favourites to get to the final, but this has the makings of a great game because the hosts have a well-drilled defensive unit, are athletic when they press the ball, and are threatening at set plays. It should be a good one, this, Derek.
Here's the Alaves starting lineup.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with a front two, 3 central midfield players and a couple of wing-backs. It's a great system when played well, but it does leave them vulnerable to switches of play.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Zinedine Zidane plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. So underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Tenaglia. Blanco. Alenia. Oh, magnificent passing. Opportunity here. Able to get his body in the way.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
They've made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Good pressure to win it back. Blanco. It's with Alenia. This looks interesting. Moving the ball well here.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Why not try it if he can do it? Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Bellingham! And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Vinicius! And so badly wanted to hit the target.
Well, I think he should have done better there.
Blanco. Boyer has it. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Jude Bellingham. Chances on. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And deciding to go short with this one. Decent chance. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Blanco. Nahuel Tenaglia. Blanco. It's with Alenia. Oh, good use of the ball. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Oh, good idea. And in with a real chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Blanco. Alenia. And keeping possession. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, as you can see, that's a wonderful finish. He just sees the keeper off his line and lifts it over him. That was a great bit of skill.
So back underway at 3-1. Rodrigo is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Excellent defending at just the right time as well.
Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the Mendy Sorosa. And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? And he read it well defensively. Martinez. It's with Alenia. Tony Martinez. Attack looks promising. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Henry is with Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's on! And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Alenia. Blanco. In a decent position. Can he get one back? Able to close down the shot.
That's how to get a block in.
Bellingham. He's in behind. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Bellingham. Oh, beating him comprehensively. Opportunity. Still could finish. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Alenia. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Lucas Boye. Blanco. Very effective pass. Chance here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Federico Valverde. And a bit off the mark.
That wasn't a good pass, was it?
Henry. Corner for Real Madrid. Substitution for Real Madrid. They take it short. Opportunity. Half-hearted clearance. Garincha, real chance. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Daniele De Rossi. And he saw the situation developing. Well, you've got to savour such moments.
Oh, what a wonderful bit of play that was.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Garincha. Decent position. Vinicius Junior. Can he put it in? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And there it is, the full-time whistle. It's advantage Real Madrid going into the return leg.
Well, they were really good today. Their approach play, their movement off the ball, and of course their finishing were excellent, as was their work rate. A disciplined performance in the second leg, and they're into the final.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Gracias por su tiempo. Le agradezco que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias por su tiempo.
Muchas gracias a todo el mundo. Las preguntas comenzarán pronto. Damos por terminada la
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. Real chance. The save was a good one. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Zinedine Zidane plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, it tends to be true, and it is true when you look at the record. Real Madrid are formidable on home soil, Stuart.
Well, 9 wins from 11 games is a great record, but it's no surprise, really. The level of performances have been brilliant in front of their own fans. It will need something special to beat them here.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Rodrigo. Is this the moment? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Takefusa Kubo. Bryce Mendes. And Soler. Take it away. Roberto Carlos. Will it happen for them? Opportunity it is. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Soler. And the pass keeps them going. Real Madrid regaining possession. And a lot to like about this attack. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Cafu. Bellingham. Not the pass he had in mind. Soler. In possession, Mendes here. Ayen Munoz. Well, they keep passing away.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Well, spot on with that challenge. Good-looking run. Vinicius! Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Favouring the short one. Oh, what a save! And taken short. Gives it a go. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And deciding to go short with this one. Really favours this position. And the keeper taking care of the situation.
Well, Real Madrid are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Not that anyone should be surprised based on what we mentioned earlier, how proficient Real Madrid have been at home and leading at the break.
Yeah, it's another great performance.
Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Bryce Mendes. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And he's broken free. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Ayase Ueda. Bryce Mendes. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Really good defending there.
And the fans are lapping this up. The manager has them on the cusp of a victory in the derby.
Yeah, a win today will certainly make the manager a hero. What a performance they've put in today.
Bryce Mendes. And Soler. Odriozola. Takefusa Kubo. Soler. Could be threatening. And the cross goes in. And in the end, no damage done. Vinicius Junior. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Bryce Mendes. Kubo. Good ball over the top. Holding on to it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Vinicius Junior. Decent idea. Opportunity here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Ayen Munoz. And Soler. Bryce Mendes. Kubo. And still looking for space. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Takafusa Kubo. Carlos Soler. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again, and there's the touch on the shot. But it's just not enough, is it? He'll be so frustrated that he didn't keep that out.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Garincha. Given away by Real Madrid. Bryce Mendes. And Soler. And the pass deftly cut out. Bryce Mendes. And the pass, a good one. That's a lovely ball. Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid have given us away. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Here it is now, a substitution. And there goes the final whistle. It's another Real Madrid win at the Bernabeu. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, that performance is par for the course here. They've been really good at home. They just play with so much confidence. It's another excellent result for them.
Me gustaría darle las gracias por prestarse hoy a responder estas preguntas. Gracias por su tiempo.
We simply have to focus on this man. In a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring charts. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. Hello, it's great to be with you, and our venue for this game is the Estadio El Sadar. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Osasuna taking on Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Con el 1, Sergio Herrera. Con el 24, Alejandro Catena. Con el 20, Javi Galán. Con el 6, Lucas Torró. Con el 7, Moncayana. Con el 14, Rubén García. Con el 10, Aymar Oroz. Y con el 11, Piante.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Well, lovely work to get past his man. But a good piece of tidying up. Toro. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Attractive build-up. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Real using width to good effect. Can they nudge in front? And a good save there. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, what form he's in at present. Second in the league table in terms of goals. He's been so clinical and ruthless, and I expect him to get more today.
Chance to cross. He fancies it. Oh, reacted so quickly. He's driven in the corner. Can they make something of this now? Reading it well. Up a disappointing dead end. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid have given it away. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Piontek. Fischer on the ball. Lucas Toro. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future?
Sus hijos esperan en la puerta 14 del estadio.
A chance now with the corner. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, defensive resilience there. Moncayola. Aymar Oroz. Well, that'll be a free kick. And deep into the penalty area. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Have to pay attention defensively. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity, certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Javi Galan. Oroz. Really fine play to keep possession. Cafu. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. Committed challenge. Good conditions for the counter. Aymar Oroz. Could be dangerous. Very quick thinking there. Could be threatening. Vinicius! And a goal it is, but offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. That's going to do it for the first half. The referee blowing the whistle here at the Estadio El Sadar. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. To level matters! And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Mbappe. Rudiger. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Ruben Garcia. Might be onto something. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Osasuna versus Valencia. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Aymar Oroz. The ball with Lucas Toro. Really nice looking pass.
Yeah, that certainly cuts out the defenders.
To put them ahead. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
In a decent position now. Piontek. Oh, had to stop that one. And after that challenge, a corner to come. And short it is. Dangerous ball. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. And good anticipation. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position?
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves? And a goal it is to put them in front again! No less than they deserve!
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Moncayola. And he read it well. This might be threatening from Garrincha. Cross! Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
It's a short one. Takes it on. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! But he's gone short with it. And he struck the post. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Could play it in. Will it go in? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Oros. Vinicius Junior. What can he do with it now? But nothing comes of it. Five minutes left. Pass chiselled nicely. Have no interest in losing possession. And so a corner it'll be.
Yeah, no nonsense defending there.
And a substitution in the offing. He's driven in the corner. And a pretty good header, wasn't it?
Absolutely, you can't really criticise the header. He attacked it so well.
Toni Kroos. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Nice looking pass. Moncayola. He has time to play it over. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por la respuesta.
Gracias por su paciencia. Las preguntas comenzarán enseguida. Damos por terminada la rueda.
A manager who commands respect. The fans are supportive, and why wouldn't they be? You can feel it. Something very special is happening here. How far can they go? A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Real Madrid facing Getafe.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. The initial 11 then for Getafe.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Nyom. Javi Munoz. Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Osasuna. How do you see this game going for them today? What are your expectations?
Yes, to win away from home, you have to perform well, and their attacking play was excellent. Today, I'm expecting them to repeat that performance by having the majority of the ball and creating good chances. Let's hope we have some really good attacking football.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. What an important piece of defending. Well, we've seen and felt the confidence right from the off, haven't we?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team, there's no doubt about that.
He's in here. In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans, utterly delighted.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Shede. And a clever piece of defending. Javi Munoz. It's with Luis Milla. Playing with a flow and intensity. A chance to whip it in. Well read to put an end to that attack. Oh, he looks threatening. Oh, might be. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Gene. Good strong play on the ball. Possession ceded by the Merengues. A lot of the pre-match focus on Carvajal. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season. Could it be, Stuart, he's about to hang up his boots?
Well, Derek, it happens to everybody at some point. The body just can't cope anymore. And that's probably the case here, because when he plays, he still has a big impact on this team.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. Magnificent defending. Opportunity again. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Valverde. And in the perfect position to read it. Genet. Cafu. Rodrigo. Confident attacking play. Oh, lovely work to get past his man. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Zinedine Zidane. So on the cusp of half-time and Real Madrid well on top. Interested as always to get your take.
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box.
Genuine chance. And there it is. Another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Javi Munoz. And Bellingham. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance?
Well, I have to say he's working hard to turn things around, but it's just not happening for him. He's so frustrated.
Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Luis Milla. Plenty of support here. And able to close down the shots. Let's see about the delivery. Possibilities for them to counter. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. Luis Milla. Pepe. Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, the fans are loving this, and so is he.
Well, they made it far too easy there.
Not quite sure what the aim was there.
Jude Bellingham. Oh, chance! And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Well, a short corner here. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. What a save! Short corner favoured. Oh, chance perhaps. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Nyom. He's on the run. Well, let us point you in the direction of our Cup semi-final second leg coverage. Coming your way live on EA TV. It's Real Madrid. Chance to shoot. A concession of a corner here. Over it comes. Might do damage on the break. Oh, big chance. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Showing good situational awareness. That's a good-looking ball. And he's broken free. It's gone in. And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. Nyom. Beautiful pass. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Eder Militao. Garrincha now. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, it's the perfect finish, isn't it? As you can see, you can't place it better than that, can you?
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. And plenty of room in the wide area. Mauro Arambari. And tidily played, distributing it well. He read the situation defensively and did his job. It's going to be a double substitution. And he's fired over the corner. Not the clearance that was called for. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And the ruling is offside here. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Arambari. Pepe. And Getafe will get the throw in. Luis Vasquez. And veering in. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.